EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage from this opening round. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 3 under par. On now to the final par 3 on the course, the 15th, listed at 206 yards. Don't be lulled to sleep by the sound of crashing waves and seagulls. This hole can bite you, especially if you don't avoid that front right bunker, the deepest on the course. Let's head out to the course and pick things up at the par 3 15th. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Looking back up from behind the green, a second to this par 3.
Well, you're going to get plenty of practice because you've got the same shot again. It is a game of touch. It is evidence right there when your touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way past.
And the computer dials this one up at 26 feet. Nope. Okay, this par 3 shows its teeth. It is a double bogey. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par. This is one of the signature holes here at Bandon Dunes, the par 4 16th. Some golfers play for the upper fairway, which gives you a bit of an angle to the green. Others, they stay down low, which is maybe a little safer. A third option is just to try and carry it over everything, but beware the pot bunkers and the gorse if you choose option C. And that one not quite able to hang on. It's into the bunker. And with that, we welcome Notah Begay III, 4-time winner on the PGA Tour. And Notah, you've been in this spot, and every tournament is, in a way, a classroom. Maybe a classroom at Stanford, your alma mater. It's a chance to learn, isn't it?
It really is, and the hardest thing is to temper your expectations and to keep the nerves under control, because every single round from this point forward can be a stepping stone and an opportunity to learn and make your game better and move towards your ultimate goal of playing at the highest level.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. And he'll hold steady at +3. A lot of these holes here at Bandon Dunes have big, wide landing areas. That is not the case here at the par 4 17th. You'll need to thread the needle here with bunkers on either side, thick rough on the left and a canyon to the right. But a safe drive in the fairway can yield a pretty good look at your second. That was close to being good, but it'll hop off the fairway and into the heavy stuff. Okay, let's go back down on the ground and bring in Nota once again. And Nota, what are your impressions to this point?
Well, I'm impressed with the performance up to this point. A few mistakes here or there, but that's come to be expected in this type of scenario, in this type of format. But moving forward, I expect and anticipate to see some really good golf.
Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par.
That's a high-quality shot right there. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Yeah, that's a good putt. It is in for par here at 17. And he'll remain right where he is. On to the home hole to wrap up the round here at Bandon Dunes. And after battling to get here, isn't it nice to have a birdie hole to take you to the clubhouse? That's what we have with this 558-yard par 5. Simply avoid the bunkers off the tee, and you should have a good chance to reach this green in too. And that, a good-looking shot there, well placed in the fairway. I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie. And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Yeah, that's a good putt there. It's a birdie at 18. And that will be an opening round 74. Our featured golfer here today had some moments, but maybe not the round one you're looking for, Frank.
Too many mistakes, Rich. Right now, don't think about the leader. Just worry about improving your own game.
So, for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone. EA Sports, in partnership with the United States Golf Association, so proud to spotlight golf's best amateur talent from around the globe. Today, we bring you coverage of the second round. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Meanwhile, our featured golfer, no lock to play the weekend, hovering a few shots inside the cut line, entering play. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 13th hole. Yeah, all about hitting the fairway here, and that is right where you want to be. Well, just a good solid shot right there with that 3-wood, Frank.
It's an aggressive layup, really, trying to force that 3-wood down and get it as close as possible to the green. That's 2 good shots if you can't reach the par 5.
Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. On to a tough one now, the par 4 14th listed at 390 yards. Pot bunkers are the worry here. There are 5 of them to contend with all told, and none are easy outs. The green is a narrow one as well, with a good amount of tilt from back to front. Oh, that is way right. Oh, that's not going to be good. The lie is not a friendly one, but still a chance to get on in 2 with a good shot here. Okay, so good work there to get this back out into the short grass.
And really, this is not a bad spot to be, just a little short of the green. Certainly not out of the question to get away with a par. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
21-foot putt set to go.
Okay, no further damage. It's a bogey 5, and he'll drop back to 1 over par. Four holes to go as we come to the par 3 15th, measuring at 206 yards. Best to avoid the short right bunker, which is the deepest on the golf course. Putting one in the center of this plateaued green is not a bad play here. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Now chipping up to the putting surface for this, his second shot.
Just nothing really on that chip shot. It's a waste.
Oh no, that never had a chance. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par. Maybe the prettiest hole on the golf course, this par 4 16th. A plethora of options off the tee. Most end up deciding to see just how close to the green they can get it. Beware, though, of the ever-present bend and dunes pot bunkers, as well as some pretty thick gorse off to the right. And that one looked good for a while, but it's going to get gobbled up by that bunker. So this one going to have to carry a long way. Okay, a good out, and that's what will remain for birdie. No, that's going to miss right, and a good opportunity goes by the wayside. Okay, safely in for his par. And that's going to be good enough to keep him just inside the cut line here in round 2. Feast or famine here on this par 4 17th at 405 yards. There are no good misses off the tee. Left has pot bunkers and thick gorse. Right with a long bunker and the side of a canyon to contend with. Best to just put one right down the middle, but that's easy for me to say. And that was flirting with disaster the whole way, and it's going to wind up hopping into the bunker. So a poor result on the tee shot. Now he'll dig in with his second to the par 4. Ooh. Well, safely on, but that's going to be a long way away. This one is going to come up, I mean, that's got to be 20 feet short. 19 feet away. Okay, a disappointing 6 here at the par 4. And that's going to move him back to 4 over. So now it's on to the 18th here at Bandon Dunes. The fog's starting to thicken up a bit as we reach this 558-yard par 5. The big key is avoiding the bunkers off the tee. Do that, and you'll have a good chance to get out of here with a birdie or maybe even an eagle.
It's so hard to bounce back after a huge score, especially when you're still reeling from it. But try and pull the screws back in the head there. Just take a little breath, maybe 2. Decent swing. Don't try and kill it. Exactly like that. Really good shot. Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Didn't trust the read there, and that's going to cost him. Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And he'll fall back now to 5 over par. So a disappointing end to the tournament for our featured golfer heading home following these 2 rounds after failing to make the cut.
Time for a little introspective look. What we did well, what we didn't, and then back to the drawing board.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, Florida, it's opening round coverage of the event known as Q School. What might we have in store for us over the course of these next 4 days? We've got big names, we've got dark horses, we've got it all as we look at the leaderboard on this Thursday. A lot of folks fighting for the title, including our leader. So out to the action we go as we'll pick things up on the tee at the par 5 12. And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Still well over 300 yards to the flag, so getting this to a good number, the key here for his second. Good shot right there with that 3-wood, sitting up nicely.
Yeah, most importantly, the second shot's on the fairway. And this par 5 playing long today. See how close this third shot can be hit.
No missteps there. It is a par here at 12. And he'll stay right where he is. So you look at the card and you see 370 yards, par 4, 13th, and you think, yeah, I'm making birdie here. But then hold on. There's a lot happening. 2 fairway bunkers to the left. There's one to the right. That green with 2 more bunkers and water front and right. And all of a sudden you realize, oh, I get it. It's the number 1 handicap hole. I'll be happy with par here. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Oh, and you saw that splash there. That is into the hazard. So now a drop here, and it'll set up what's going to be his 5th already to this par 4. Oh. Okay, on the green, but that's going to leave a putt that will get your attention. Slow down. Okay, that'll run about 4 feet by. Time to just pick up and move on to the next hole. Pushing on, we come to the 215-yard par 3, 14th. Avoid the bunkers left and long here, and your chance at par certainly increases. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Still work to do to get this on the green. This is second.
Everybody goes to the range and they all want to hit 300-yard short shots. But those little chip shots are just as important.
Safely in. It's a bogey here at 14. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par.
Onward now to the 15th, 429-yard par 4, dogleg right. Accuracy off the tee is a must. Magnolia trees guarding both sides of the fairway. Solid, a good drive in the fairway.
Way too good, I must say. That was just smashed. Yeah, sizable putt left.
Okay, on the putting surface, but work to do from there. 21 feet from pay dirt.
That one safely in for a bogey. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par.
These 4 days are going to be a grind. That's the nature of Q School. But day one, Frank, it's in the books.
Yeah, day 1 of 4, Rich, but, it's cutthroat. It's basically pass or fail. There's nothing else.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long. EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you this showcase of the best young players in the world of golf. From Arnie's Place, Bay Hill Club and Lodge in Orlando, today it's second round coverage of Q School. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Some good names up there, including our leader. Time to head out to the course as we pick things up on the tee at the long par 5 6th. This one starting a little bit left. That is into the rough on the right side of this fairway, so understandably not wanting to risk it being too close to the lake. Oh, going with the 3-wood, but this is headed for the lake. And that is into the water. So the first shot made it over okay, but the second is swallowed up by this lake here at 6. So now with the drop taken, this is going to be his 4th shot into this par 5. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Good putt there, though it is a bogey here at the par 5. And that's going to move him all the way down to plus 10. Well, after that beast of a par 5, Frank, it is time to finesse one up on the green here at the par 3-7, just a little under 200 yards.
There's a big mound in the middle of this green. The flag's above it, and then you've got to be really precise. If it's short of it, you can use that mound as a backstop.
Now from the bunker.
Just a little splash out on this par 3.
Okay, that should be inside of 10 feet. Not too bad. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain at plus 10. Now at the 8th, and Frank, this really is a clever design, fun hole to play.
Very pretty hole. That bunker down the left, just over 300 yards. Ideally, you just work it off that bunker.
this up the right side off the tee. No issues here. That is into the fairway. A good 200 yards away from a good lie in the fairway. "14 feet to the hole."
Well read. That's in for a bogey 5. And with it, he's going to fall even further down this leaderboard, well above par.
Final hole now of the front side. It's a 474-yard par 4. And Frank, you've played it before. What works best here?
Well, ideally, a nice little draw off the tee. But the hole's quite weird because the tee shot shapes to the left, and yet the green goes the other way.
Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway.
Just a beautiful approach shot.
just going to sneak on by. That, so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So that's where this tourney will end for our featured golfer. Their 2-round score falling outside the cut line.
And if you focus on anything other than that, then you're doing yourself a disservice. It happens. Believe me. Move on.
So for Frank Nobile, EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From the home of the Ryder Cup in 2021, Whistling Straits, it's live first-round coverage of the season opening event, the Wisconsin Open. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend and we take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. We've currently got a tie at the top at 5 under par. Meanwhile, our featured golfer looking to get off to a hot start and maybe make an early move up the AM leaderboard. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Always nice to get that first one out of the way, and that's going to be a good one to get this tournament started. What an exciting time, our featured golfer beginning the professional journey, the Korn Ferry Tour. It's a good time to bring in our friend Notah Begay III, 4 times a winner on the PGA Tour. He cut his teeth on this very circuit. Notah, what do you remember about that time? And I have a sneaking suspicion one round in particular is going to pop into your mind.
Well, Rich, it's a great memory for me. Shot the first 59 in the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, which is a huge positive memory in my mind. And what it did tell me in terms of my career and what it meant moving forward was the fact that you have to go out and you have to be aggressive. You have to make birdies and you have to shoot low scores. There's no laying up on the Korn Ferry Tour if you want to take that next big step to the big show.
Well, that, not his finest effort, and it's going to leave a very anxious putt to say bogey. This from 7 feet. Okay, good putt there, but it is a bogey here at 1, and he's going to fall back now to 1 over par. Frank, how about the par 5, 597-yard second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can hit a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you're going to have a blind second shot.
Good solid tee shot there, coming off the bogey at the first. This is in the fairway at number 2.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. We all know there is so much emphasis these days on power, hitting the ball long ways. We forget once in a while that you have to be able to put the ball in the proper places. That's what he's done right here.
Yeah, par 5s were designed as 3-shotters, and this hole is definitely a 3-shotter today.
Well, had a good lie in the fairway, but couldn't do anything with it. That comes up woefully short.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. Okay, it's a bogey here at the second. He is very quickly down to 2 over par.
Now to the first par 3 on this golf course. It's the third, about 188 yards.
Yeah, big green with lots of undulations, and it moves the ball from that right side towards the left, towards Lake Michigan. But club selection, important here.
But he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. that one in for a bogey here at the third. And he'll slide back now to 3 over par.
Frank, this is a big hole right here. The fourth, it is almost 500 yards, par 4.
And you can see the bunkers and the mounding down the right side. Believe it or not, that's actually where you should aim your tee shot and just let the contours move that ball towards the middle of the fairway. Well, it's in the first cut. We know you can't spin the ball as much from the first cut. Still lying okay.
Now this, an awkward distance for a bunker shot.
That just came out blazing. As soon as it hit the green, it was never going to stop.
I don't think he's going to fall in love with that one, Frank, but it won't hurt him.
No, but you'd expect from there to sort of get it within kicking distance. Now you got to work.
Good putt there. It's a bogey 5 here at the par 4. And just like that, he'll fall to 3 over par.
So 1 round in the books. Frank, how would you assess what you saw from this golf course?
I think the golf course was the star, Rich, really. There's enough good holes out there, some strong par 4s to really make you think. And then there's enough opportunity. Some of those short par 4s and par 5s, they're certainly gettable. So I think it bodes well for the remainder of this tournament.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notah Begay III, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to feature some of the best young talent in the world of golf. From Whistling Straits Golf Course on the shores of Lake Michigan, live second-round coverage of the Wisconsin Open. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top. Let's get into the action as we pick things up at the par 3 7th. Didn't play the wind very well there, and that's going to wind up too strong and over the green. Now a delicate little chip here for his second. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain at 2 over par. Onward to the 506-yard par 4-8 with over 100 bunkers. The 8th testing every golfer's nerves. Imperative to favor the left side to avoid a severe drop-off to Lake Michigan and dunes and bunkers on the right. Oof. It's going to take a heroic effort to reach this green in 2. It's his second from a dreadful lie. Oh, and that one nosedives right into the thick stuff. That could be problematic, to say the least. Just 5 feet left.
Yeah, much better there. That one drops for his double bogey. And that's going to drop him down the leaderboard just a bit.
Ready to round out the front 9 here at Whistling Straits with a 442-yard par 4.
This one plays a little bit downhill in the fairway and everything slopes towards the right. So you've got to be aware of that and just aim that tee shot a little further left than you'd think you would.
That will do just fine.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And it is a tough par 4 to finish this front 9. Being in this section of the fairway has opened up the green nicely, but beware of 7 Mile Creek that snakes its way down the right-hand side.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that won't help the cause one bit.
So we begin this backside with the par 4 10th. It's 391 yards. This one's all about positioning. And you want to try to keep it down the left side of the fairway because there's that deep bunker on the right. That's a 240-yard carry. That's a pretty good poke. This might be close. Just too much momentum there for it to hold up, and that ball's going to trundle into the water.
Okay, so the drop taken, and that will set up what's going to be his third now to this par 4. Nah, that's not going to escape it. And we'll have to see here. It looked like that ball hopped from the lighter rough into the heavier stuff. Okay, that's acceptable there. 18-footer. Didn't go your way. It happens in golf, so just pick up and move on. .645-yard par 5 11th. They call this hole the sandbox, and hopefully, Frank, you're not picking up the shovel here.
Yeah, I don't care who you are. If you're reaching this par 5 and 2, then you don't belong on this planet.
No problems there. That's going to wind up safely in the fairway. That ball went straight down into the heavy rough. More troubles there.
Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump.
More troubles. Not a great shot at all.
Got to fully commit to this one as he'll try again.
Well, hit the stroke limit on that one.
So, Frank, this a very difficult Friday for our featured golfer. Nothing seemed to go right. And this is going to wind up an MC. That's Stan. EA Sports and the Korn Ferry Tour are proud to showcase the finest young golfers from around the globe. From Wolf Creek Golf Club in Mesquite, Nevada, live opening round coverage of the Desert Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. We've got a tie at the top at 2 under par. 14th hole here at Wolf Creek. Time to pull out the driver and as well the phone because you want to take some pictures here. Yes. What a spectacular view.
Stunning. You can see a whole panoramic sort of 360 degrees right around this golf course. Then when you flick back and actually look at the 14th hole, there's 6 bunkers, 3 really in play with the tee shot, as you can see, the other 3 just up by the green. Anything to the right of those is preferred unless you want to be playing your second shot out of the canyon or the bunkers. Green should be fairly receptive, and 3 distinct portions, which is sort of a common trait here at Wolf Creek. That's sort of 3 different tier levels in that. But let's see, birdies are to be made at Wolf Creek, maybe even one here. They've all been going straight up until that one. A little bit of a test coming up.
So into week 2 now. That first tournament in many ways about dealing with the nerves. First ever professional tournament. Nota, what do you typically take away after that first week? You didn't put everything together, but you did get your feet wet.
Certainly, and you have to look at the history of the Korn Ferry Tour, and many a player have struggled early in the year but has still gone on to garner one of those spots in the top 25, which is critical at the year end. And this is just a learning experience. You got to pick and choose your moments, when to be aggressive and when to stick to your guns. And in this particular case, got off to a slow start, and maybe this is a week they can build on.
Nah, just caught it fat out of the rough. Never had a chance of reaching, and now it is time to regroup and try to escape with a par. 8-foot putt here.
Nah, might have stared at that one too long. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut. That goes down, but it's a 6 at the par 4. And he'll drop back to 1 over par. Don't you just love a really short par 3? This 15th is only 125 yards. Maybe grip down on a wedge, clip it just perfectly, stuff it in there close and make it 2. That one gonna wind up smack dab in the middle of the green.
Gonna have to take pretty much a full swing at this one with the putter because this one is into the hill and the hole is cut back.
Oh, and that runs out of gas far too early. That is not where you want to leave the golf ball. Okay, a bogey here at the 15th. And that's going to move him back to 2 over par.
All right, into the finishing stretch here at Wolf Creek with the par 4 16th at 393 yards. This one requiring a good drive over the canyon. If you do put that in play, you'll have a chance to make a birdie.
Well, I know I'm paid to talk, but there's not really much to say about that. Best to just move on to the next shot. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Time to move on to the next hole.
This is a terrific hole right here at Wolf Creek. All the risk reward you want in a great par 5. The 17th is 562 yards. If you can bomb your drive, it goes all the way down the hill. That'll give you a chance to get home in 2. But if not, beware, that ball could come back into the lake. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Oh, that is left, and that is trouble. The timing definitely off on that swing, and that ball goes straight into the water. So with a penalty stroke added in, now lying 3, readying for shot number 4.
Rich, too much grass between ball and club face.
Paid a price with the tee ball landing in the rough. So that not his best, and this part of his game has been disappointing to say the least today.
It certainly has, and sometimes you just get too much going on upstairs. You know what I'm talking about. So you don't focus on what you need to do.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, not taking advantage of that par 5. It's in for a double bogey 7. And he'll slide a bit further here to 7 over par. This is a cool finishing hole here at Wolf Creek, just 307 yards, a shorty. And it's probably a fairway wood or a hybrid off the tee. What presents a problem, that approach shot. Waterfall on the left, it looks nice, but you just want to stare at it. You don't want to hit your shot there. Deep bunkers and rocks on the right, and a funky green that is really a challenge. This is an excellent finishing hole.
Rule number 1 in golf, have a short memory. You can see why. Double bogey at the last and now a missed fairway. Too much thought about what happened before, not what you want to do now.
this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off. And that's going to drop him all the way down to 8 over par. So our featured golfer well back after round 1 and now likely in a fight just to play the weekend.
I think they're in a different zip code today, Rich. It was like watching two different players, really the ones that